Hello and good day. This will be your landing page. Muna siya imong makita after nimo mag-visit ang page. So we have login and we have forgot password. If you forgot your password, so just verify your username. And we also have pre-registration. So in pre-registration, you have to fill out the form, and after you fill out, you register. So after registration, you will be prompted to wait for the admin confirmation of your registration. So the admin will be going to accept your registration before you can log in into our system. So for example, we have logged in now. So after we log in, so we will be going a dummy users. So these are users that we will use to use the system. And so for example, you have logged in our system. So for this user, this is the admin page. So if you are the admin, mo ni siya imuhang una nga makita. We have the sidebar and the top navigation where we have messages where you can send message to other users. So for that, like that. So for example, Jando and send some messages. And we also have notifications for this here, all the notifications will be displayed. So after login, we have dashboard. So sa dashboard natay mga something statistics diriya for users. We have 7 users, institute to institute, programs, and accredited. So the admin can add also announcements by clicking this new button. So maka-add sila og announcement. And we also have here the analytics part of our system, which is to cluster and best practices, average, and needs improvement for the accreditation instruments. So we also have here institutes. So here we can create institute by clicking this create button and click create to add new institute. So we can also click the institute and edit it. And next is the programs. So in our programs, we also have create button to add new program. And then you can also click the program to edit. So you can also double click this card or just click this arrow button to open. So after you open a program, you have here the faculty and staff. So you can add new faculty or so maka-add ka og new faculty, then select their designation, and then here are the listed faculty members. And we also have here the level 1 phase 1. So if the program has now accreditation instrument, so itag siya ni admin and then ma-view diri ang mga accreditation level sa program. So we can click to open it. So after we open the level, we have here the back button, the home, and the breadcrumbs. So we can also select this one, for example, this area, to add a task force or accreditors. So to add task force, just click this button. And for example, this one, meron na tayong dami nga na-add sa area 1. So you can change the task force chairperson, or you can edit the members. You can change the members or remove or add new member. So you can search here the user you want to add as a task force member. And you can also add a creditor assigned to this area. So just click assign. and search for user to assign a creditor for that area. And so for example, we select this area 2 to add new task force. So just click assign. Then after you click assign, this will look for task force chairperson. So you can add user to assign as task force chairperson. So for example, John Doe. And then you are now going to add a member for this area task force. So let's click and let's add. So makita na to siya diri ang mga added nga member and ang task force. Next is we also have accreditation. So in this part, we have here the accreditation, and sa accreditation, makita dito diri ang mga uh, accreditation level of each program. So for example, we have here a dummy accreditation of BSIT level 1 phase 1. So you can click this, and as you can see here, natay info button, open for survey, and you can click this to mark as complete self-survey or internal survey. You can also verify rates. So if nanay rates ang program level, so you can see it in here and confirm the ratings of this program. So pwede po nimo siya i-restrict. So when you turn on restrict, so for example, it's turned on. So once we turn on, the users cannot upload or manage documents. So while it is restricted, the users assigned in BSIT level 1 phase 1, dili sila pwede maka-upload or manage sa documents. So next is the instrument. So here in the instrument, we have the create button. So ang create button, ang label of the create button will change after we open the instrument. So for example, we create new instrument. So you can create instrument here and then the name of the instrument. And then you can open the instrument by double click or click this arrow button. So after we open the instrument, we will be prompted with create level. So after we open the instrument, we can now create level for that instrument. So for example, we have level 1 phase 1, and if you want to add another level, so you can just add it here. And we have back button and breadcrumbs. And once we select the level, we can tag a program and we can edit. We can view its details, and also we can exclude the instrument for overall calculations. So if we tag the program, we can just search for the program and then select which program you want to tag, and then na-type, and then after you select is magbutang ka og date for the self-survey or internal survey and the date of actual survey. So open this level. So after we open the level, we can now create new area or create area. So you can add another area here for that level. So here, makita na to ang mga listed areas ani nga level 1 phase 1. So we have here the show more or add. So if you click the show more, makita na to ang mga sub-item aning area, and once you click again, makita na to ang mga sub-item aning nga parameter, and then sub-item aning systems. We also have add button where you can add parameter for this area. So once this is area, you can add parameter. Parameter name, for example, parameter B, then the label of parameter. Next is once the parameter is created, by default, mo-add ang system, implementation, and outcomes. So after that, pwede na ta makakreate og indicators for each of these three. So for example, let's click this one and automatic ang indicator title or ang indicator niya is mag-create na siya, and then you can input the indicator label and the evidence to attach in this indicator. So once we show more, makita nato diri ang mga indicators ani nga system. So we have S1, S2, S3, S4, and S5. So once we select an indicators, for example, we select a parameter, you can click this exclude from computation to exclude this parameter from overall calculation. So after that, diri ata sa users. So here, the users, makita nato mga list of users, list of online user. So maka-search ta kung kinsa atong gustong i-search nga user. You can also click the user and edit. And we have here the request. So sa request, si admin, dirian niya i-register or i-remove ang user. So we have pending request. So mo ni sila mga user nga nag-pre-register nga kailangan pa og admin confirmation. We have remove. So for example, if we remove this user na nag-register, makita nato siya sa remove. And we can also restore para mabalik siya diriya sa pending. And we can register the user. For example, this user, we will register as faculty and select the institute, for example, IC and program, BSIT, then click register. So that's it for the users. And we also have tasks. So from here, makita na to nga na siya'y tab. So this one is, you can select which program you are assigned. So for example, ang kini nga authenticated user is na-assign siya sa BSIT and level 1 phase 1. So BSIT level 1 phase 1, and then gi-assign siya as task force chairperson diri sa area 1. So diri nato makita ang mga task nga gi-assign for each users. So we can also see here the progress. So makita nato ang mga progress ani nga area, kung mahumanay na ba siya or wala pa. And we have here drill down. So makita nato diri ang mga in progress and mga completed nga mga parameters sa ani nga area. So we can click this open to view the area. So once we view the area, so we have here the back button, breadcrumbs, and the upload button. So these are the parameters of this area. So we have also here the comment. So once we click the comment, pwede na to siya mag-leave og comment ani nga parameter. And we also have more. So pwede na to makita ang details. And pwede sa ta maka-assign og assign members. So in assigning members, only the task force chairperson can assign to each member. So for example, i-click na to si assign member. So for now, we don't have no assigned member. So we can click the assign and makita na to diri ang mga member ani nga area 1. So si John daw iyang member, pwede niya i-assign. So to assign, just click this user and then mag-add na siya og add due date sa ani nga task and click assign once you add a due date. So we also have here show more. So once we show more, makita to ang sub item, and then in here we have here the indicators. So the indicators you can, if your member have completed this indicator, you can click this mark as complete. So diri na to basihan ang ato ang area progress kaganina. So the basis of this progress is from this mark as complete button. So once you click this, mag-update na ang progress niya. Next is once you click more, so makita na to ang documents. So ang documents makita lang siya if na-click na to ang indicators. So for example, for this S1 and ang documents niya, for example, natay sample document. So you can click this to open the document. And ani iyahang ma-view once you click the document. So we have here the zoom in and zoom out and full screen and minimize screen. And diri sa kilid, we have previews and next. So if there are many documents in an indicator, so makita na to diri kung pila tanan, then pwede na to automatically ma-next and ma-previews. And we also have here the view details. So makita na to ang details aning documents. And we can hide that. And here sa ubos, makita na to ang comments. So we can hide the comments or show the comments. And maka-add ta og comments din hiya. So click this X button to close. So for task force chairperson, once you click, makita na to ang mga more options pa jud ani nga document. So we can view this document or we can approve, revise, reject. So if you are the task force chairperson, you can verify the document by approving or need revision or reject. But if you are the task force chairperson and you are the uploader of that document, dili na to siya maklik. And we can edit. So let's click edit. So ma-edit lang na to ang title and description sa document. So right click and we can also manage version. So makita na to diri ang current version and an old version sa document. So sa old version, we can set that old version as current version and download also. And pwede po ta maka-upload of new version sa document. So makita na to, new version of document, and then makita na to kung asa nga indicator na to i-upload ang new version. And pwede ta makagamit og link. So attach nimo ang link dinhi then the title and description, or choose a file. So you can drag and drop your files or browse. So just click to browse and then maka-add ka og title and description. Next is pwede na to siya i-share. So this share is only for task force chairperson. So if you are a member, dili na to siya ma-view or dili siya maka-share. So once you click share, so makita na to diri ang title sa document nga atong i-share. Then makita na to kung asa na to siya gi-share. And then pwede po na to maka-search og user kung kinsa na to i-share. And then just click this share button. Next is attach to. So pwede po na to i-attach ang document in other indicators. So you click attach to, and then makita na to diri select location to attach document, and then the name of the document. So we can minimize or maximize if you want to. And then sa ato ang indicator, makita na to diri nga na-attach nga button. So we can attach wherever we want to attach the document. And we can also click cancel to cancel the attachment of document. And we can download and remove the document. So in uploading the document, you can select any indicators here. So mga indicators, and then just click this upload button. So you can upload document and S.3, use link or choose file, and then click upload. And then we can also refresh this document. So currently we are in S.3. So if we click this S1.1, we can refresh to have updated a list of documents, and we can close it. And after that, uh, we can also leave comments from here in the indicators. And then next is for documents. And for the documents, diri na to makita sa your uploads tab or page ang mga documents nga gi-upload nimo. So dili nimo makita ang mga uploaded documents of other users, only your uploaded documents. So diri siya ma-display, and then we can search for the document, and then here we have shared tab. So sa shared, makita na to diri ang mga documents nga gi-shared sa atoa by other users. So that's it for the admin page. Now, for if you are a dean, so for example, for this user, this authenticated user is a dean. So limited lang iyahang ma-access. Dili siya maka-add og announcement. And then other parts of the dashboard are removed because they are only available for the admin. And then, so since din ni siya nga user, maka-manage siya sa institute. Maka-add og institute nga assign sa iyaha. And then, sa programs, pwede po niya ma-manage ang program nga under sa iyahang institute. And maka-edit. So, same process lang din sa admin, but have limited access to other parts of the system. So, nawala na tong accreditation na part and user. So, if you are the program chairperson, so for this page, so this user is a program chairperson. So, limited lang iyang ma-access only the programs assigned to that user. So, nakita na to. And dili siya maka-create since isa lang dapat iyang ma-manage nga program. And then we have with the task, the same process in task, and the documents. And for regular users like faculty, staff, they have only limited access to dashboard, task, and documents. And go back to our admin. So going back to task, so once we open the document here, documents, and right click, so makita na to once chairperson ta, we have access to all the options of the document. But if ever we are a member, task force member, so for example, for this user, although he is an admin, as you can see, but since member siya aning area, so makita niya ang mga task na gi-assign sa iya ha. So if there are tasks assigned to this user in this particular area, ma-view niya din niya. And then as you open and then click this show more and go to navigate to documents and right click on this document, so limited lang iya ang mga ma-access na options din niya. Only the view, edit, manage version, attach to, download, and remove, because this user is a task force member. So in going back to our accreditation, if we want to open the program for self-survey or internal survey, we can click the program and then click this open survey button, then choose self-survey and or actual survey. So for self-survey, can click self-survey. Now after that, we can see it here is currently conducting survey. So now BSIT level 1 phase 1 can now be seen, can now be viewed by the internal accreditors. So for internal accreditors, so this is the page for internal accreditor once they log in the system. So they cannot see the program to survey if the admin did not open the program for self-survey. So let's refresh the page, and we can now see it here in here, the program that is open for survey. So you can double click. So after double click, makita na to diri natay home for going back, and makita na diri sa internal accreditor ang mga area nga na-assign sa ilaha. So for example, we click this area 1, and in this part makita nila ang mga parameter. So this star is for rate button, for comment button, and for show more. So kita to maka-comment pod ang self-accreditor, leave comment for this parameter or add other parts of from indicator. So next is maka-rate din sila. So for example, we'll give a rating for rate for S.1.1, and then you can add ratings here. So rate must not greater than 5, or if 0, or NA if not applicable. Then click submit. So for the documents, so the accreditor can click this documents button to view the documents. So makita diri si ni accreditor ang mga documents nga gi-upload. So once we click, so makita na to diri ang mga documents. So same process pa rin with other users. Maka-leave comments, hide and show the comments. And that's it for the accreditor. And only the accreditor can give ratings for every indicators. So they can also refresh the page. And also for the actual survey, so once we want to open for actual survey, we can close this self-survey and then mark this as complete self-survey. So once dili siya ma-mark as complete self-survey, dili na to siya ma-open for actual survey. So let's mark this for complete self-survey, then click again. So after we mark as complete self-survey, makita pod nato diri na naatay button to unmark as complete self-survey. So click this open for survey, then click actual survey. So once we open that for actual survey, now the restriction is automatic, so the users cannot upload or manage document while the actual survey is currently conducting. So for the accreditors, actual accreditor or external accreditor, so once they log in into the page, so this is the page for external accreditor. It's just the same page with the internal accreditor. However, the accreditor cannot give rates. So for example, for this area 1, makita nato dili siya maka-give og ratings. But they can comment or view the documents. And that's all for the presentation for using our system. And if you have questions or or need of clarifications for the use of our system, you can reach me via messenger or email given in the description below. And thank you.